Damon Bruce here, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Wednesday in the NBA. It's the Utah Jazz going up against the Golden State Warriors. And now we head to Oakland. Listen in on Kevin Harlan, who's got the broadcast.
Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. First, for Utah, ABC is out there with Hornacek. Then it's Russell, and it's Malone in at the 4 spot. And for the Warriors, and it's Cummings in at the power forwards position.
You know, you look at the flex offense that Utah utilizes, and it requires that players, one, be versatile and multi-skilled, but also that they have good basketball IQs. You need to be able to screen and read defenses effectively. And that's not easy, but it's certainly a good way to play if you've got the right people.
So Golden State will get the first possession. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
And Clark, back to that flex offense you were talking about. Some players come into the league with the bad habit of standing around when they don't have the ball. Steve, that's not going to cut it in the flex.
No, it keeps you moving. It keeps the ball going. A lot of screening and cutting. It's a great offense, and it's difficult to cover. But I like what you said. It teaches the young players how to play as well.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vaughn. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You know, it's very rare that you're going to be able to make the playoffs in the West without coming out with a winning record against the rest of the conference. And the Warriors knew that would be important in their quest for the playoffs, and they handled business against the West.
No good on the free throw. Well, and for the Warriors who fought so hard to get back into the playoffs, last year their 28-24 record against the rest of the West really helped their cause, Steve.
Well, the toughest part of the Warriors' last campaign was a rough stretch of games in February where they dropped off a bit in the race. And, you know, a lot of those games were against Western teams. And if you kind of remove that month, their in-conference record is even more impressive.
He hits the second from the line.
Guys, there were a lot of questions about what went wrong for Utah last year as they saw themselves slip from a middle-of-the-pack playoff team to being on the outside looking in at the playoffs. One reason was their play on the road.
Now here's Cummings. Now Hughes. Back to Cummings. Backs him down. Can't hit the short-range fadeaway. As you said with the Jazz last year, getting wins on the road a big problem for them, and they just couldn't keep up in that category. You know, Steve, with other teams vying for a playoff spot.
Yeah, they finished 13-28 on the road, and that was what kept them out of the postseason. They just have to improve in that regard this year if they're going to get into the playoffs.
Fires for 3. That drops.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. He told me he looks forward to games like this, saying this is a team we're facing that really knows how to play and how to execute their offense. And certainly at our best, we can do the same thing. So for an old school guy like myself, it really makes the game a physical one. A great point, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris. It all sounds like a very solid plan given the shooters they have to contend with here, guys.
Yeah, he's aware of what their strength is, and he knows that they need to focus on stopping those guys.
Or at least limiting the damage they can do, Steve. Make it tough for them. Don't give them any easy opportunities. That, to me, might be a more realistic goal.
Here's ABC after the made shot from Hughes. Here's ABC. Lots of room. And Utah again with the bucket.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. On the wing, Hughes. Uncovered. And it's Malone with the rebound. So it's the Jazz now. Here's ABC. That's blocked. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Dampier backs down. Here's ABC. Kicks it to Hornacek. Pass to Vaughn. Shoots a three. Cummings grabs the board. And it's the Warriors' ball. And Mills kicks to Dampier. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Here's ABC. Back to Russell. Feeds to Malone. Puts up the baby hook. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Malone's got his first bucket in this one.
Really nice work inside there. He'll always give you a battle on the interior, guys.
Here's Hughes. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's ABC. All alone. And he hits the jump shot.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
You know, it's funny, you look at the Golden State Warriors, they've had the third best home court advantage in the league over the last decade or so. Only the Rocky Mountain teams, Denver and Utah, were better. At Oracle, it's not the altitude, it's the crowd. One of the best in all of the NBA.
Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. He dishes it to Cummings. With the lead pass, and he throws it down hard with one hand. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
Now here's Malone. Shot clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Russell. And that one comes up a bit short. And Clark, as you were saying about the Warriors, they really feed off this home crowd. Steve, you said maybe the best in the NBA?
I think so, just in terms of the support they get, regardless of their success. You think back over the last 16, 17 years, the Warriors have only been in the playoffs twice, and yet the fans are there every single night going nuts. So and now that they're a good team, I think this fan base is really going to come alive.
Jazz have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Vaughn, the pass to Lewis. Right side, Russell. Again, Russell missing.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And one thing he does as well as anybody, Kevin, is track the ball with his hands. Quick, strong, active. So when you go up for a shot, he's always going to be looking to strip it on the way up.
And also, there aren't many players better at anticipating an opponent's next move, waiting for his moment and then jumping in the way of a pass to come up with the steal. He's got that mastered.
And he can't get the first one.
While never a lock for the playoffs, the Jazz were in the driver's seat for a playoff spot up until the All-Star break last season. However, after the second half kicked up again, they just couldn't beat the teams they needed to and lost a lot of ground, letting the Lakers back in the hunt.
And he sinks the second. Of course, the Lakers would eventually pass them up during the final days to snag a playoff spot. But, Steve, as you said, it was just a poor run of games for the Jazz right after the All-Star break that did them in.
Well, it would have been nice for this young core to gain some valuable playoff experience, but well, they did pick up a couple of first-round draft picks. They continue to add talent to this deep roster, and I would think it's just a matter of time before they're back in the playoffs again. Another lead change. How many of these are we going to have?
I don't know, Steve, but the momentum of this game has certainly swung like a pendulum.
Davis kicks to Thomas. And that one hits back iron.
Right from the start, they've been aggressive on the glass. Most of the rebounds seem to be going their way.
And, Steve, I think they are ready for the fight today.
Number 27 cans the shot from the wing. Here is Davis. 1:24 left in the first quarter. And the pass to Hughes. Back to Davis. Here's Hughes. Jump shot is good that time. Hughes got 8 points.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Number 27, he's guarded by Davis. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That's not what they needed there, that's for sure.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Hughes. Back to Davis. Passes it to Hughes. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Utah's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. The Jazz working the ball around now. Isley the pass to Ostertag. Working on Jamison. Goes up the baseline. Ostertag, no good. The Warriors trail. Thomas goes in. Buries the easy one. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, both teams still kind of feeling each other out here, and neither team has been able to find an edge in this game.
Pass to Isley. There's the 3. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Warriors. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
Back to Stockton. Ostertag, a screen on Hughes. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Jamison. And Davis, here we go, to the middle. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You know, the Warriors made big strides last year, and part of it was a retooling of the team, but they also got a lot of help from the group of rookies that they had, and a number of those rookies played prominent roles down the stretch and in the playoffs.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Clark, as you said, the Warriors did lean on their rookies as the season went on. 4 of them in all, with 3 coming in the draft and 1 walking on the roster. Big help, Steve, from them in the opening round of the playoffs.
You know, pretty remarkable that a team could do that well in the postseason, relying on so many rookies, but it speaks to their maturity, their character, the group they've put together, and it's very promising in terms of their long-term success.
And Utah has possession. They trail by 3. The pass to Ostertag. Backs down. And the shot is good.
Yeah, they're going to need some help there defensively. That matchup is going to be a tough one to deal with.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Nice shot by Jamison. And here's Stockton. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Hedge defended by Marshall. Back to Stockton. It's up a three. The shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. He feeds it to Davis. On the wing, Hughes. Off the left rim and out.
That's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
Stockton outside. Knocks down the three ball. Stockton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, this Warriors ownership group has really energized the franchise. They've been very proactive. They purchased the D-League team from Dakota with plans to move them to Santa Cruz, about an hour south of Oakland. And in order to accommodate the team's home games, they built a new 3,000-seat arena in a matter of months.
Cummings kicks to Davis. Back to Cummings. Outside, Davis. Clock at 6. Rebounded by the Jazz. ABC's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the Santa Cruz Warriors, as they've been renamed, have been a hit. You know, Clark leading the D-League in revenue, making the D-League finals last season.
And, you know, with all of the D-League games now broadcast on YouTube, the exposure for players in the D-League is better than ever. And for the Warriors to have their D-League affiliate so close by gives them a much better opportunity to develop their young talent.
The Warriors making a switch here. Jamison's checked in. Outside, Davis. Back to Cummings. The outside leaner. Good on the shot. And the Warriors lead by 1. Clark and Steve, 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
You know, both teams showing a lot of resilience, I think. Coming back and coming back and forth, back and forth.
Reminds me of a song.
Man, I'm not sure I've seen a game with so many lead changes this early on.
The shot's good from Stockton.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Cummings. Hornacek covering. And Utah making a change here. Cummings kicks to Jamison. And too long on the shot.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Now, here is Hornacek. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Stockton, here we go. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
The Jazz making a switch here. Russell's checked in. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Cummings dishes to Jamison. And again, no good by Golden State. Utah leading. Now here's Stockton. 8 points for him. He kicks to Hornacek. Dishes it to Malone. Working on Cummings. The feed to Russell. Back to Stockton. 5 to shoot. And Utah again with the bucket.
The field goal percentage has been bumped up into the high 50s now.
Well, they should be winning. Shooting the ball like that. This is a very efficient offense we're seeing out of this club.
And here's Mills for 3. Shot is off. And here's Utah. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. A nice shot by Hornacek.
Gotta love the teardrop. Just put it right over the defender.
Warriors trail by 6. Cummings with the ball. Outside, Jamison. All sorts of time. Good as the jump shot falls. Jamison's got 5 points now in the quarter.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
Stockton outside. Malone. Back to Stockton. Nice ball movement by Utah. Fires from deep. The shot no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Mills misses the step-back jump shot.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on it, they expect him to make it.
And it's Russell missing.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open.
Cummings passes to Jamison. Off target from outside. Utah leading by 4.
Well, really a promising young roster for the Utah Jazz team, guys. A lot of blue-chip talent there. I think in a couple of years, this team has a chance to be one of the best in the West.
Lewis checked in for the Jazz. ABC comes in for Stockton. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Cummings kicks to Jamison from beyond the arc. And it's Russell with the rebound. And you got to give this Utah front office a lot of credit. You're right, Clark. They've only missed the playoffs 5 times in the last 30 seasons. Steve, that is a remarkable run.
What I like about Utah, too, Kevin, is that they seem to stay ahead of the curve. They make moves while they still have leverage. Dealing Carlos Boozer, Kirilenko, Deron Williams. So they've done a good job of getting value, getting assets, and continuing to look ahead.
And here's Mills. After the three-pointer from Vaughn. Passes it to Owens. And right away, they answer with a three-pointer of their own.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Here's ABC. He's got 6. Outside, Russell. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one is off. And the Warriors making a change here. Thomas is checked in. And he's good on the second.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Now Cummings. He passes it to Thomas. Fires the 3, and that one's good. Thomas got 5 now.
Yeah, absolutely stroking it from outside. I mean, textbook perfect. Good balance, nice high release, splash.
Here's ABC. The dish to Russell. Beyond the arc. That's good. Russell's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, and guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Outside Thomas. Cummings. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
What a big bonus for
Now, presented by Sprint.
And now it's time to break down the first half for you here on this Wednesday.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint. And as we return to the United Center, a look at the statue honoring the great Michael Jordan. It's been a clinic from Russell.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
Here's ABC. Malone, a screen on Cummings. Takes the 13-footer. Malone, no luck.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
Here's Hughes. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's ABC. Up top, Russell. Shot is no good. Warriors trail by 3. Hughes, the pass to Mills. Kicks it to Cummings. Pass to Hughes. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Here's Cummings. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Cummings got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Warriors. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Russell dishes to Malone. No good from Vaughn.
And offensively, they have yet to hit a shot. Slow start here to the second half.
Feeds it to Mills. There's the pass to Hughes. He dishes it to Cummings. For the lead. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Vaughn. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. ABC's got 9 points.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And as we get a break here, important for the teams to go over their own strategy. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. So put out your best effort as the game wears on.
You know, it's amazing when you're playing during a season, if you go through a stretch where you don't hydrate, it can have a major physical toll on you. Your body wears down quicker, you don't recover as fast, and that can really take its toll over the course of an 82-game season.
On defense, Utah. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Padgett, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. And it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
And here is Hughes. He's got 10. Back to Cummings. Got a piece of it. Russell against Cummings. The Jazz shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. 2 shots. That free throw missing. Lewis checked in for Hornacek. And the second free throw, good. Warriors trail by 7. Now here's Cummings. The 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Russell's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Isley. Lewis on the way. Just 5 to shoot. Gives him the lead pass. And that one's good. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Has pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Hughes uses the glass to drop it in. Hughes got 12 points in the game. Utah leading by 7. Here's Isley. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. He feeds it to Lewis. 6 to shoot. From downtown. And Utah, another 3.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah. In fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Passes to Hughes. Back to Cummings. He passes to Hughes. Takes a 3. That's good. Hughes got 15.
Oh, good look there, and that's his 2nd three-pointer of the game.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Malone's checked in for the Jazz. ABC comes in for Russell. Lewis kicks to Malone. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
Mills with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Clock at 6. Owens. Lewis covering. Shots good from Owens.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
Malone a screen on Hughes. Here's ABC. He's got 9. Outside for Lewis. Jazz passing it around. Here's Isley. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Warriors trail by 7. Mills gets the screen for Marshall. Pass to Hughes. There's 1:54 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Marshall. Great D that time from Lewis. Utah leading by 7. Lewis gets a screen from Malone. Lewis misses.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Hughes kicks to Mills. 1:19 left in the 3rd. Releases. Hits the jump hook.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Here's ABC. Back to Malone. The pass to Vaughn. Tries a three. The Jazz with another miss. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Owens. It's rebounded by Vaughn.
You know, with the time left, they can trade 2 for 1 here.
If they hurry.
Passes it to Isley. He passes to Vaughn. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. He kicks to Mills. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
Pass to Vaughn. Here's Isley, defended by Owens. Here's Isley. Goes up from the top of the key. Count the bucket. Isley's got his first basket. And we've reached the end of the third. Jazz lead by 7. And the final period of play just about to start. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Jazz.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Mills, he's guarded by Russell. Shot from 16. Shot's good by Mills. Mills has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors. Utah leading by 5. Back to Stockton. Five on the clock. Three-pointer. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And the Jazz lead by 8.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Davis kicks to Cummings. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Pass to Cummings. Backing in. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
At the line for your Warriors, Cummings. 2 shots.
That's good from Cummings. And the Warriors making a change here. Hughes is checked in. And so Cummings nails them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Number 27 drains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Cummings with the ball. Picked up by Stockton. Cummings backs in. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Shooting for Golden State, Cummings. At the line for 2.
And that one misses. The Jazz making a switch here. That's off as well, so he misses both.
Boy, it's terribly frustrating for a coach when his team can't knock down their free throws. I mean, it really comes down to focus, routine, and stamina, especially in the second half.
These guys know each other well, clearly, because that was a beautiful pass.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there, and now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He was definitely not pleased. He said, you guys look lethargic out there, and told them they've got to increase their activity level. He ended the huddle by saying, this is not going to get the job done. I want to see who's going to step up.
Ball stolen. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Tries to save it. Some solid defense from Hughes.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
In low to Russell. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Dishes it to Cummings. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Jazz ball.
Malone's checked in for the Jazz.
Malone.
And here's Utah. A big stretch here going 10-2. The pass to Isley. Number 27 gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Jazz lead by 16.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
Now Cummings. Cummings inside, and that one's good. Cummings got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
Here's Isley. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. And the first one at the line is good. The Jazz making a switch here. So he gets them both. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Cummings passes to Hughes. And there's the feed to Cummings. Shot clock at 5.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a numbers standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
There's the dish to Russell. Number 5. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out, that's the result you get right there.
Here's Dampier. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Hornacek passes to Isley. Double by Hughes. Kicks to Malone. Outside Russell. The Jazz working the ball around now. Right side Russell. Pass to Isley. From deep. Here's Malone. Makes it off the glass.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Have to like what we're seeing from Russell.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow it down.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Here's Isley. Back to Malone. It's rebounded by Golden State. Dampier's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wide open look. And another basket for Golden State. Utah leading by 16. Isley the pass to Russell. Here's Isley. Shot clock at 6. A floater. It's stolen by Cummings. One-on-one fast break. Here's Mills. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Mills has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. Back to Russell. He passes to Isley. Feeds to Hornacek. Clock at 4. There's the triple. And that one's good. And the Jazz lead by 17.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
Hughes kicks to Cummings. Pass to Hughes. Gets it to go. Hughes got 19 points. Utah calls timeout. They're leading by 15. 1:02 left in the 4th quarter. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Lewis a screen on Jamison. And Stockton backing in. Hedge, Jamison covering. Ostertag a screen on Jamison. 5 to shoot. Hornacek passes to Ostertag. Stockton outside. Tries again. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
Shooting for Utah. Ostertag. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And Utah making a change here. No good on the second free throw. The Warriors have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Cummings against Stockton. Doubled by Ostertag. Cummings kicks to Foot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. From the baseline. Misses off the left iron. He dishes it to Stockton. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game.